Hey everyone, it's Game Fruit Pulp. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be showcasing the winning build of our IniziCraft building competition, the first building competition we've had on the server. So I figured we should showcase the winning build. First of all, thank you to everyone who participated. For those of you who didn't know, the server, our townie server, link IP to that will be in the description down below. Our townie server had a building competition over the past few weeks. It just concluded on the past weekend. We had only 4 people participate, which was expected because the server is so new. We don't have that many well-settled players who are able to just stop what they're doing and build in the competition. But we had 4 players who participated. Obviously, one winner, and then the other 3 players got runner-up prizes. All 3 of them, they all got $5,000 each. And the winning player, Ash Casual 15, who built this really sweet airship, got $25,000. A trophy for winning, and this build will be featured as our build of the month in Town Spawn. So that's yet to be set up, but that'll be set up soon. Today, we're just going to be taking a peek at this build as it was built by Ash Casual, and then the server staff is going to do a little bit of changes and move the build to, duplicate it and move it somewhere else randomly in the world so that a player can find it and get the loot, which will be placed in chests. So aside from that, there's not too much to this build, but it is pretty nice. It's a pretty cool looking build that fits the theme of Spawn, which is one of the reasons why I chose to move it to Spawn, in addition to wherever its second resting place will be as an abandoned building with some loot inside. But as we come to the actual deck, you can see there's some wiring going across the top. So this provides lighting for the main deck, but also the deck below, I believe. And you can see here, from here, it gives you a good view of Spawn. Up here you have the captain's quarters, where they would pilot the airship from the back over here. And as you move through the plane, or through the airship, you come down here. A little bit of living quarters for the crew. Got a couple of chests with nothing in them, so those will be filled up by the staff when we place this as an abandoned place. Then in here we got the armory area where all the cannons are. So you can see that the crew would roll the cannons out to the shooting area and shoot off some cannons if required. If there was some air-to-air combat, or maybe air-to-ground combat that needed to be done. So that's what that would be for. And then down in the bottom, nothing in here. There's just some storage area, which we will probably fill up as well. So nothing too crazy. But I think that the reason that this build, one of the biggest things that set this build apart from the others, was one, the size. It was large, which was good. But another thing that set this build apart was the difficulty of building in survival in the air. This wasn't built on the ground. It was actually built in the air. Which is obviously hard to do in survival. You have to fly around with an elytra, presumably, or set up some scaffolding or something like that. So it is a pretty impressive build in that aspect. And I'm thinking that while this is great and this build is really awesome, I'm looking forward to seeing how our build team sort of renovates it a little bit to fit our spawn needs. And what I think we'll do is we'll move this to its resting place in the random point in the world, like it is, so that Ash's build, as it was built, will be sort of commemorated in that area, and then we will renovate the one that will stay in Spawn and will act as the build of the month. So that's pretty much everything for this. If you haven't joined the server yet and you're interested, and you think that this sounds like a good time, the IP will be in the description down below. We are a newer server. We're a townie-based server, competitive townie, just trying to start out. We do have quite a few towns, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, wrong button. 11, 12, 13, 14. So 15 towns. Some of them have a few people in them, some of them only one. So obviously there's a range. A lot of towns are looking for people because the server is so new. So if you come on, chances are you'll probably find a town pretty quickly. But aside from that, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to congratulate Ash Casual 15 on her great build and her win in our first ever server competition. If you check out the server channel, which will also be included in the description of this video, that's where our next event announcement will be. Our next event will be coming up in probably a week or two. It's a pretty exciting event. I know what it is, but I'm not going to spoil anything yet. Aside from that, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did and you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer, I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, be sure to hit the like and leave a favorite and maybe share the channel with some of your friends. Aside from that, this has been Minecraft on the IniziCraft server. My name is Game Fruit Pulp, and I will catch you guys all next time. Have a good one.